concept of boys not dancing is sad, really, because I have seen it, and it's not accurate. I mean, boys like to dance as much as girls like to dance, and when they start taking dance seriously, that somehow the rules change is it's not good. We should be allowed the same freedom as anyone else. It is true that a lot of people do label male dancers as being gay. I've certainly encountered that a great deal in my time. It's not true. It's interesting how as soon as a male is graceful, that assumption is made. And there are plenty of graceful athletes, and that assumption is not made. It actually surprises me that people would make that assumption. My decision to dance, probably I felt treated differently more by the dance world than the general public. The general public said, oh, you're a dancer, and made whatever assumptions they made. But I definitely felt it more from the dance world as a male dancer. I encountered the assumptions of me being a gay dancer or a gay person more from the dance world than the natural jump from the general world. I have taught hundreds, possibly thousands of girls, and I could possibly recall about 10 boys. It doesn't surprise me that the percentage of boys to girls is so low in dance. The way the general public views dance, it sort of lends itself to those numbers. When parents prevent young boys from dancing, they're just reinforcing a stereotype that is old. It's not today's world, and it's sad that that happens. It often makes me angry when I hear things in the background, which I have. It's not allowing the young student, male or female, to be their own person. Young boys who want to dance, I would say step out there and do it. I mean, you're going to have to fight through a lot of stereotypical stuff that's probably going to be around for a really long time, and we can make change, but change is slow. And the only way to do that is to go ahead and step up and do it. You may anger your parents, you may lose a friend or two, but if this is what you want to do, you need to do what you want to do.
My name is Brody Mahaffey, and I'm a junior psychology major, and I started dancing with the Longwood Company of Dancers 3 shows ago, so about a year and a half. This is my second year. When I was younger, my sister was in ballet and did a bunch of different jazz classes, and I tried doing breakdancing when I was very, very little, and it just did not go too well. And I was always interested. I always did dancing like on the side, just being a weird kid, but I've never thought about pursuing joining a company or becoming a part of a dance team or anything. They were more focused on if it was going to impact my academics or impact my social life in any way, not in a bad way, but just like how was it going to tie in with your future, with your academics at the school, how did you come about it? And they weren't too worried about me being a part of it, just as long as I was doing something that made me happy or I was enjoying my time with it. It's very important to have a male presence inside of a dance environment because they bring that outside force of this isn't typical, so this is really capturing for some people, and it's a great way to release different emotions that usually males who don't know how to, such as myself, it's a safer way, I guess, you can be able to express yourself, and I like it a lot more. When I started dancing, I got questioned a lot about it. Why are you doing it? Are you being forced to do it? Is just like you trying to get your in with some girls? And I really was not offended that they would ask me that, but just if that's your immediate go-to for why a male is dancing, then you really don't understand the difference for it, why people do it. And I've come to just accept that people are going to look at me a little bit differently, but I haven't been treated any different. I've just had a bunch of questions being thrown at me about it. They're not educated. There are phenomenal dancers and artists out there that are male, that are not gay, they're straight, they're heterosexual, and I feel that if you think everyone who's going to be in this type of, I don't even want to say profession, but this interest, you need to look past how their sexual orientation or look past how they view people and just see that they're enjoying the art for what it is, not how they want to perceive other humans for it. That's how I like to look at it. If you, watching me dance, I am not the best dancer. I am not good. I have been doing it for 2 years now, and I still have a lot to learn, but from other males, and I will give a lot of females credit for it, it's a lot of discipline, a lot of mental strength to be able to go through this, and I came in blind to all of that. I came in thinking this was gonna be easier. I was gonna hang out with some of my friends who brought me in, and I was put in my place pretty fast. There's a lot of techniques that you need to learn. You need to be able to, after 6 times going through rehearsal, pick yourself up without a water break and keep going, learning how to nail every move perfectly, or at least to your best of your ability. And I'd say for most people, just don't knock it before you try it.